Hey guys, it is Deborah. Welcome to your pre-workout ankle warm-up. I have specifically choreographed today's workout to be able to help you learn and practice the functional movement pattern that will help you stabilize your shin bone in your ankle joint. That's going to allow you to grow stronger and more stable, more mobile, more flexible. Any work that you do going forward, whether you are hitting it hard at the gym or whatever activity you have planned, or if you are continuing to rehabilitate from an injury, you do so in a way that's safe and effective. All I ask is that if you are healing from an injury, that you have gotten the go-ahead from your occupation or physical therapist to embark onto long-term care. Now, the way I designed today's workout, as you can see, we're doing the entire workout sitting on a chair, so no excuses, guys. But really, I have 5 moves that we're going to be practicing. The first move we're going to be doing for 40 seconds, followed by a 20-second rest. Then we're going to move on to the next 2 exercises for 20 seconds each, back to back, followed by a 20-second rest. We're going to repeat that 3 more times. Then we're going to run through all 5 moves all over again, making this about a 10-minute long workout. So really, guys, I want to help you grow stronger, but I want to make sure I do so in a way that continues to motivate you and empower you to perform the movements that you need to do to help yourself improve your athleticism and get you back to normal everyday activities, okay? So let's take a look at the functional movement pattern that's going to help us get us there. When I think of stabilizing my shin bone, I think of a gear on a bike. So the 2 gears come together, allowing the wheel to move forward. Well, the same process happens in the body. So if we were to take the top of the shin bone and think about it going into the ankle joint, like the gears are clicking together, then the energy is going to be coming out through the heel. Now we have this entire loop that's going to be driving the bottom half of the leg forward. This is how we can begin to get more stable, more stronger, and eventually moving towards grace. Grace really being the center place between having enough control but enough freedom to express. So when you get to that level of artistry and mastery in your athleticism, then you're doing so without really having to exert extra effort. All right, so the first move we're going to be doing for 40 seconds is going to be keeping your knee over your ankle. We're just going to do calf raises. So seated calf raises like this, you're going to be going as fast as we can, all right? 40 seconds, and then we're going to take a 20-second break. You ready? Let's go ahead and do this. Timer has started. Lift, lift. Squeeze muscle to bone in your shin. Again, lifting. Feel the difference when you begin to engage the shin bone and send the energy out through the heel. Feel how much more control you have over the movement. Now, can you continue to use that control, but allow yourself to have freedom in your expression to continue to move as fast as you can go? Up. You got it. Beautiful. Sit up tall as best as you can. Draw your abs in. That will help stabilize your pelvis. Even though it's not directly impacted, it's still a byproduct of the movement we're here. We're performing. Relax. Whew. My heart rate's already up. All right, the next 2 moves we're going to be doing is toe lifts and then toe squeezes and spreads. So on the lifts, we're just moving from the ball of the foot here, just lifting the toes to the ceiling, okay? The second one, well, we'll get there. Lift the toes as best as you can, continuing to keep your heel of your foot stable, keeping your shin bone stable, moving just from those toes. Yep. Excellent. Now how fast you go is dependent. Now squeeze the toes together and then we'll spread them. Squeeze them together and spread them. Yeah, so now we've moved them up and down, and now we're moving the toes side to side or together and out. Squeeze and spread, relax. Whew. Really good, right? Okay, the next 2 moves we're going to be working side-to-side motion of the ankle, inversion, eversion. So we're going to tilt from one side, tilt to the other, and then we're going to move in opposite directions with the leg. I find that this takes a little more concentration, but it will really help with engaging, especially for sprains, which is one of the most common injuries for an ankle. You'll roll over your ankle from time to time. It just happens sometimes when we're walking. So as we practice this movement pattern, we're beginning to get familiar of that sensation so that we perhaps can stop ourselves before that happens. Now we're gonna move opposite. Again, this takes a little coordination. We're moving from the outer edge of the foot to the inner edge of the foot. You feel that work? Excellent, keep going. I know I feel it. Exhale and release. Good job. Okay, the next two moves we're gonna be doing arch squeezes. So what we're gonna do is take and root all four corners into the foot, and we're gonna try and squeeze the foot together by using just the muscles in the arch of the foot. The second one, we're gonna keep the foot spread and just lift the arch to the ceiling, okay? So squeeze and shorten the foot by the muscles in the middle of your foot. Relax, squeeze, and release. Squeeze, try not to allow the toes to grip the floor. It'll take some practice. Squeeze, release. Now we're just going to lift the arch to the ceiling. So you're pulling your arch to the ceiling, still root into all four corners of your foot. Still think of your shin bone coming out, the energy out through your heel. So again, just the middle of your foot on this one. Yeah, subtle move, I know, but up and down. Whew. Okay, final moves in this round. We're gonna be doing windshield wipers, moving the feet side to side, and then toe taps, okay, to get the top of the foot. So again, think of that shin bone as it comes up. Now you can stabilize by squeezing muscle to bone. We're gonna move side to side. Whether you want your windshield wipers to go opposite, or if you want them to go together, I'll let you decide, or you can play with both. Lift, beautiful, keep going. Wipe away, now tap. Yeah, tops of your foot should be on fire. Keep tapping away, tap and bounce right off. Squeezing your shin bones and your calves to help stabilize. Whew. Heart rate's up, guys. Keep going. Breathe through it and relax. Whew. Halfway through, guys, we're gonna repeat all of that together, starting with our calf raises for 40 seconds. And exhale and allow yourself to adjust to that. I'm already starting to feel energized. My ankles feel pretty good. All right, get your knees under your ankles or over your ankles and lift. Again, we're practicing the same movement pattern, so if you want to just concentrate, you can even close your eyes and work some proprioception, since we are in a sitting position, which takes the element of balance out of the way. That's a great way to really drop into the body and feel the mechanics of how the body is working to do what you ask it to do. Up, up. Whew, whew, whew. And my heart rate is feeling it. And that's exactly what I want, because it's gonna allow ourselves releasing that down to release some endorphins, start feeling good. And when we feel good, we're better people. At least I know I am. Okay, the second ones we are gonna have are our toe lifts and then our toe squeezes. So we've been here before. Know where you struggled with and begin to concentrate on how you can make that part better. So lifting the toes, only going so fast as you feel today. You're not competing with anybody but yourself. So honor where you are at in your rehabilitation process if you do have an injury, and honor yourself where you are at, no matter injury or not, okay? Squeeze the toes together, releasing. Squeeze the toes together and spread. This one is so hard. My toes don't have that much functionality, which is why I put this in here, because it's so important to not neglect those toes. I know I have, and this exercise has reminds me, release that down, of how important they really are. Okay, the next ones we have are side to side, and then we're gonna move in opposite directions. So I'm gonna move in a shorter range of motion to see if I can gain more control over these movements, okay? So we're gonna move side to side, actually together, side to side. I have to concentrate a lot on this one. eversion and inversion. Whew. All right, my toes want to squeeze on that. So I'm going to try and keep them spread side to side. I can actually feel this impacting my injury in my left hip and how it's really how everything's interconnected. All right, release that down. Whew. Feels so good. Okay, next one we have our arch supports again. We're gonna shorten the foot with the middle of the muscles in the middle of the foot. Then we're gonna spread the foot and just lift the arch to the ceiling. These are my two favorite exercises because I actually had flat feet for a long time. I had custom orthotics. All right, squeeze those feet, shorten the foot, and then release. Shorten the foot, especially when in my waitressing career, the restaurant was so busy, so I had to get custom orthotics to help my arch support. And it's always, it's not a hit or miss, it's lift the arch to the ceiling now. It's one of those things that it's important to have tools that help you grow stronger, but you still have to engage those muscles. And oftentimes when you do use orthotics, they can weaken the arch muscles because the arch is being supported. So these two moves especially are going to help you strengthen that arch. Whew, that's why they're my favorite. Now we have our final two moves, which are the windshield wipers and the toe taps. This is it, guys. Final move, okay? Exhale, feel the softening in your body, set yourself up for success. Your knees are gonna be over your ankles. Inhale and windshield wiper away. All right, if you want to go opposite directions or the same directions, yeah, the top of your foot should be on fire. And I know mine are. Toe tap away, making this final move extremely difficult, but we can get through this. Keep going, guys, just 20 seconds. Lift and tap, tap and lift. I know, you got it. Keep tapping. And we are done. Let me just exhale for a second and breathe. Inhaling. Out through your mouth. Phenomenal work, guys. I hope you really, really enjoyed that choreographed routine and that your ankles are now on fire and ready to get on with your workout. So I do recommend that you try and do this workout 3 or 4 times a week just to sneak in some ankle mobility that will really help you accelerate your injury rehab as well as your athleticism if you are beyond injury. So thank you so much for joining me here today. Give yourself in this video a thumbs up for just doing that work. I hope you had as much fun as I did with that and learned some new moves to be able to mindfully think about the functional movement pattern of your shin into your ankle joint and just general ankle movement. So if you haven't quite yet, do subscribe to Aline Postures and let me know in the comments below which move was your favorite. Thanks, guys, for joining me here today. Have a great week. I will see you in the next workout. Bye.